I've seen Edgar Davids. I've heard from one of the coaches that they're proper excited. They're like, yeah, he's gonna become player manager at Barnet. So what have I gone and done?
No, spreading misinformation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A yellow
See, yellow
card.
card, I'm at least 92 million now.
90
At
million.
least
90 million is crazy.
92.
Yes, welcome to How Long Ref, a brand new football podcast on Sky Sports. Now, I'm Andrew Mensah. I'm a comedian, but I love football, so I decided to create a football-themed podcast where I get my friends in, some famous faces and some ex-footballing legends, and we talk everything football. Now, it's 45 minutes on the clock, but it's a football chat, so obviously we're going to have loads of extra time, and these chats get out of hand, so we brought in a ref to officiate it. Now, I've got two amazing guests to start off this series. Two of my dear friends. We got Moses Duckrell. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm
and
excited.
I've got the legend, the beast himself.
Aye, too kind, too kind.
And the bio Akinfenwa.
Blessings.
Before I introduce my wonderful ref, or wonderful debate, it's debatable. You both of you are footballers or ex-footballers. You've both played abroad in some crazy places, I would say. You played in Lithuania, you played in Sweden. Why?
For those that don't know my story, when you said you want to make it, that's what it was. Like me, I was so determined to become a footballer. And when I was going for trials, I was kind of hearing the same thing.
But too big.
It was like your intro with a less height. It was like, look, you got something, but you're too big. That's all I was hearing. That's all I was hearing. And of course, when you're young and you're fearless, you're like, look, my dream's my dream. Ain't nobody gonna stop me gonna get my dream. So let's cut a long story short. I was on trial at Watford. We played against a Lithuanian team, and that Lithuanian team was like, okay, you know, you can ball. Why don't you come out? And I was like, I don't even know where Lithuania is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was 18 at the time, and when you're 18, you're fearless. I didn't know that I wouldn't speak the language, wouldn't like the food. I didn't even know that I'd be the only black person. I was the first black person in the league. Funny enough is I was probably one of, and maybe I'm exaggerating, but one of 4 or 5 black people in the city of Clypedo. So the capital's Vilnius, and I stayed in Clypedo.
And what was the team?
Third, FK Atlantis.
Woo! I've seen them in Europa.
Yeah.
I've seen them in Europa.
Hey, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Not when you was there, though.
Not when I was there.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, when I was there, it was in the Cup Winners' Cup. You know what I'm saying? This is how far back we got. The Cup Winners' Cup. We played Rapid Bucharest. We lost 12-1, but let's shoot past that. Both scores over 2 legs. We did lose 12-1. So, ref!
Sorry.
You meant to be impartial.
Ref, I can't lie. I like
Let me
it.
tell you-
It's funny though.
Yeah, no, what's funny is we played at their place, and when you're just having a conversation with their centre-back, because they were just living in our half, they beat us 8-0 at their ground. Yeah,
long
that's
day.
funny. Yeah, very long day.
Long.
But yeah, that's how it was.
So, and then you went to Sweden.
The reason why I went there, I got released from my club, and then my manager said to me, like when he was releasing me, he was like, you're a very good player, you know, like you got some qualities, you're a nice lad around the training ground, but I'm not being funny. I think you should be a sprinter.
Whoa.
Yeah. I played in Scotland and then moved to Finland as well to play over there.
Sweden and Finland.
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah, the Nordic region now.
Oh, you're a
You know
traveller.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, guys, we've got to start the show, yeah? We can't start the show without the ref, innit? So I'm pleased to say, I can't lie, I'm excited. I've got my beautiful friend, Olivia Bazagno, playing the ref today. Guys.
Oh.
He's trying to no.
Oh,
If you know
you.
our relationship, you know that is not how he talks to me. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to get him a
Is
good
that what's
look.
happening, yeah?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, because I was going to ask questions,
Yeah.
you know.
Nice to be fair, but
No, come on, that's my friend.
It was more the fact that we're not believing that you called her beautiful. That's what I was trying to get
Yeah,
to, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You are beautiful, come on now.
Yeah, come
2 cards. Start off with the yellow. Dissent to the referee. Bayo, that's to you.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Talking over each other.
Ooh.
Excessive bias because you've both got Liverpool shirts on or a
Nah,
Liverpool
yeah,
scarf.
objective.
Just saying.
It's
Oh,
objective. Objective.
That'll be a yellow card.
Okay, cool.
Any personal digs,
Okay.
any offensive language will be a
Ooh.
straight red.
Ooh.
Obviously, if you get 2 yellows, it's also a straight red.
Ooh,
Okay.
And your mic will be muted for 2 minutes.
Damn.
And also, you
You
get to
and-
pick player the pod.
Yeah, I'm in control of everything.
Yeah, so player the pod. You get me
Love it.
great ball knowledge. Will get you player the pod. I think I've got a few player the pods in me.
I
I don't think you were gonna win this one though. I'll be real though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, listen, hey.
This may not be up there. Like, I am a winner. And I don't know how much this will kind of sit on my accolades. Anyway, we'll see.
All right, cool. Let's start. Ref, blow the whistle. We'll get into the first segment. 45 minutes. All right, let's do it.
That's quite good.
You reckon?
First segment, yeah. It's called Weekly Group Chat Agenda. So it's all the debates that are happening in my group chat right now.
Okay.
And right now, there's a massive debate. I looked at my phone, 1,000 messages.
Say no.
You feel me? So it's about impact. It's which striker has had the greatest impact in the Premier League, right? So we're
Okay.
going Thierry Henry, Alan Shearer, Erling Haaland, Harry Kane.
Oh,
Rank 'em.
cool. To be fair,
Impact is the word.
Remember, impact is the word. It's not who's the best,
Yeah.
because we all know
No.
we ain't crazy. We know who the best is.
100%. I'll give you that.
Who's the best? So
You want me to?
Yeah.
TT's the best.
Henry, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just to repeat what the big man.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to get his good side.
Hey,
Ow.
those that don't know.
Ow.
No, we're good. We're
No,
good.
yeah.
Thierry, yeah.
Terry,
Yeah,
yeah.
TT the best.
But we can't disrespect Shearer, but yeah.
No, yeah, TT the best. We don't. No, that list. They're all certified.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're all certified.
Mhm.
But you can only be,
If-
like Highlander, there
okay.
can only be one.
If we're talking about impact, right? So me, born and raised in London, right? Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, forget about that.
That's close to being a yellow card. to be perfectly honest.
Which
A
bit?
Liverpool fan. Oh, they're both are, to be
Yeah,
honest.
these I said, what part, ref? What part, ref?
You know what I'm saying? Can I land?
Yeah, you can land. You can land.
Thierry Henry, growing up, seeing him in the playgrounds, everyone wanted to be Thierry Henry. I was very close to being an Arsenal fan because of the guy. So if we're talking about impact, what we were doing in the playground was emulating. You get it?
Just so I've got it, yeah? When you say impact, are you taking in longevity or duration?
That's
That
part of
comes
it.
in.
Yeah.
Anything, yeah.
So that means it's very unfair if you're bringing in the new dons.
No, because both new dons are ahead of Shearer.
Ooh.
That is a lie.
Oh, no, I
See,
can't
this is what
lie.
I'm talking about. It's very hard for y'all. This is what I'm saying. You can't. Let me land for Shearer, right? You're talking
Yeah.
about impact.
Yeah.
Like impact in the Premier League.
I would say, before you go, I would say
Go on, talk your talk.
Shearer's.
Less aggressive with the pointing, please.
I like ref. I like you.
Ref, are we playing football? Are we playing
Hey,
badminton?
hey, don't talk back. Don't talk back to the ref.
Get on
I'm
with
asking
it.
a
Get on with it.
question.
Get on with
Cool.
it.
God.
I'm saying Shearer's impact, the word impact, is minimal.
The
He
reason.
won a Premier League for Blackburn.
Yeah, but they've all won Prem.
Even forget about.
Yeah.
So they haven't all won.
So they all won Prem. So please take that statement back. And then also look at the time when you talk about impact. Look at the time when Blackburn won the league. Who was the most dominant?
Sorry, I need to interrupt because spreading misinformation.
Bam!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
A yellow
It's a yellow
card.
card.
Hence-
I said
No, you got it
hence,
wrong.
That is a yellow
You got it
card.
wrong, baby. You trying to come
Early
with that
doors as
real,
well.
You really truly, and you said it with real conviction.
Yeah.
You know, oh, they've all won Premier Leagues.
No, but
No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
What you say? We said
Watch
what?
yourself.
We were talking about impact of Shearer. Yeah, when he first came to the Prem, who was he playing for? Was it
Southampton.
Southampton? Right. His first season was about like 16 or 17 goals, right? And then his next season was around about 30 goals in the Prem, and he was only about like 19, 20 years old when he did that. To do that at the time when Prem was brand new, it was used to be Division 1. I'm saying this like I was alive. I wasn't. But I'm a student of the game. Alan Shearer, what Alan Shearer did is bonkers, especially winning the Premier League with Blackburn as well.
No, I hear that. But my point with Shearer, yeah.
You said that Kane and Haaland are better than Shearer, what they've
The
done.
worst thing is that this question is.
It's impact because this
But
is
your
what I mean.
impact is over what? Over a short period? Because this is why I asked the question. So impact. For impact, nobody has got a more powerful impact than Haaland.
That's my
Yeah.
point. That's
But no, but this is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
That's why
Thank you
I
for making
asked
my
the
argument.
No, but
I think you
that's
should
why.
give it.
Bayo's trying to speak.
Thank you. And that's a yellow card. It could be two. You might hush you up.
yeah.
That could be a second.
You're walking a tightrope.
It's ref.
can't
May
lie.
have to.
Yeah, that.
That's a cliche.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't
but-
gonna lie.
can't-
That was a.
So you or me?
You said it.
You were about to say
No,
it.
I said, ref. That's a
Okay,
cliche.
to be honest, I'll let you off
Thank
because
you.
you didn't finish it. I'll give myself a yellow card.
Okay.
This is
for
crazy.
saying walking a tightrope.
This is coercion, right? This is coercion. I'm saying, right?
Rules.
These two.
I'm a stickler for rules.
No,
Okay.
rules
I know I've never broke a rule in my life.
Even though Bayo did start that
I'll just-
cliche, I finished it.
Fair enough.
I'll give
Fair enough.
myself a yellow
Fair
card.
enough.
Okay, cool. Let's talk facts here. Man's like, yeah, we could give it to Haaland if it's over one season. Bro, I'm not trying to make everybody happy. Let's rank them.
Okay.
How?
I'm asking.
How can? But this is what I'm saying.
Listen.
Listen. If you're
Hey.
going, you're right. To be fair, I did.
Cool. Thank you very much.
I looked at the ref.
Hey,
Rules.
hey.
Who's the ref?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you.
No. Who's the ref here?
You are the ref.
I was about to go ham on you, Cam. I saw the ref. I was like, oh.
They had it loaded right there, you know.
I was getting scared.
Benz, you can speak.
I'm just saying, yeah. If we go impact, Alan Shearer's thing is that he scored the most goals, isn't it? Incredible, crazy, and obviously he's a mad player. I'm not saying this is not about their ability. I'm just saying the minute someone overtakes Alan Shearer of scoring the most goals, he's out of the conversation. No one talks about.
But will they?
Nobody will.
This is the question. You're
Nobody
saying
will.
when?
That's what I'm saying.
Haaland will.
No, but I don't know if he will.
He won't. Haaland won't. And
Haaland
so
probably
I
leave
want to
before
come back
then.
to
Yeah,
your
that's what-
point. The
yeah.
reason I want to come back to your point, and
Kane would have if he stayed.
Yeah, Kane would have, but Kane's in this conversation. So the reason why I want to say this in regards to what you take into all criteria, impact-wise, if we're going season for season, what Haaland did his first
Yeah.
season was the
Never
most
been seen.
impactful.
Yeah.
But what I would say is, this is what I'm saying, and he made a point when Alan Shearer came into Southampton. Haaland came into the best team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But had already won how many? 2 titles?
3, I think, on the
Three?
bout.
Yeah.
So that comes into. So he was the missing piece, and I'm not taking anything away because what he done was still exceptional. But that's why I'm saying that you now have to look in. So if you just want to say, for somebody coming into the Premier League in their first season, nobody can beat what Haaland did, impact-wise.
Of course.
I remember asking you a question as a journeyman yourself. Yeah, as a journeyman.
I don't like that statement. That was personal.
No, that was not. That's not. That's just. That's what's happening.
I said that's the truth.
Other teams, fam.
Calm down.
I was about to say, but why's your voice
It's
breaking?
a personal dig.
But he's playing for a ref. I talk like Roy Keane.
Yeah.
I'm a Roy Keane kind of.
You're the Roy
podcast.
Okay.
I'm a Roy
He
Keane.
just call himself Roy Keane.
He did.
Oh no.
I feel like that's
He
to be a
did.
yellow
No,
card.
again,
No,
ref.
what I'm trying to say is I play on the front foot. So sometimes I might step on the toe, but it's relax. We're playing football.
You want
So this is what I'm trying to say.
toes,
He's a
Right, okay.
he's played for loads of teams. Let's say that. Yeah.
Okay.
So as a striker yourself, yeah,
Right.
was it not harder to score goals in a good team than a team that a lesser team?
What?
I'm asking the question.
Harder.
Well, listen, wait. I don't think you asked that question correctly because
No,
it was
you
the most.
can't-
That is a stupid
Oh,
question.
fuck, ref!
You
Yeah.
can't
Thank
set me
you.
up. You're asking a
Did
question.
you?
I was-
No. Did
You
you
can't
just
set
ask?
me
Is it
off.
harder to score goals in a good team?
No, but what I mean,
What
I
do
need,
you-
I need to expand
You know what?
on that, please. Yeah, please.
Go on, let's land.
let me
Go
tell you
on,
what I mean.
let's give you
What I
time.
mean is like if you're the mainstay in a team, yeah,
Right?
yeah, and everything's going through you, the likelihood you're gonna get more of the ball and you're gonna you put stuff away,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Where if you're at a top team and you got to share it with Lee Trundle, for example, you got to share the load. So I'm saying Haaland coming into a City team that's already winning,
What?
it's harder for him to do
No.
what he did than Shearer is to do at Newcastle.
You are rumbling and mumbling.
I don't-
I'm asking.
I know- okay.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Let me. So this
Go,
is what
you-
you said.
you go.
The worst thing is you touched on it. Haaland came in to be the main man in a great team. He didn't come in to be, he's coming in and he's sharing it with Messi. He is the Messi
Yeah.
of Man City. He's that man.
So
So,
he's-
everything's geared. Let me say, everything is geared for him to score goals. So if you're playing with all the best players and you've come into the best team and you're a good player, how are you not going to score more goals than if you went into Burnley?
In saying that,
No.
playing devil's advocate
No,
though,
thank you. I need something from you, bro.
Gabriel, because you know, I'm waiting for the rest.
I know you're sitting next to him, yeah, but
No,
relax.
hear what I'm saying.
Let
Hear what I'm
most-
saying.
let most-
Because I'm weary of like we have the ref here. I'm not trying to talk
on.
over anyone.
Wanna get a
You
yellow
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My name's Moses, right? Cool. Playing devil's advocate. Gabriel Jesus was at Man City. He's a striker, right?
Right?
They had KDB there. They had David Silva there when he was there. He couldn't bury the chances that Haaland is scoring right now. I think that's what you mean when you say like,
Can't
is it
be.
hard?
You saw that.
No, but
That's what
I'm
you're
just,
got from
I'm just
that.
trying to play
No,
devil's advocate.
Moses, thank you.
But I saved them a little bit, kind of thing,
Thank
because
you.
City have had strikers like Negredo, who's played for City, that had like Yaya Toure was there when he played there.
What are you not
It's
talking?
not-
But it is look, they found it difficult to score. I don't know
What's that
why.
got
I think it's the player.
Well,
But
Of course, of
Jesus,
course, of course.
Jesus can't score at
ref,
home.
you
course,
are the best.
But I'm just saying, going back to his point,
What?
because he asked the question: is it harder to play in a team that's really good for one as a striker and you're coming in as the main man than it is to
my
play?
point is that you have to keep to that level. So my point is, it's actually harder to keep to that level.
It depends who you are, though. It depends if you're
Do you
a
get
player.
what I'm trying to say or not?
Yeah.
Hold on. So
Okay, I can't lie. We have to call time.
You
Obviously, I was
are
under
lucky.
pressure there, so I don't even mind.
I tried to save you.
To be honest, you were that close to
Yeah.
getting a...
To get in a what? To get in a what, ref?
shut up.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. Play it around, Liv.
Don't talk to me like that.
Yes.
Play it around.
Ref,
Watch
let him know.
yourself. The player of the round for this time was
You know, we have to have.
Adebayo
We have to
Akinfenwa.
have a conversation about that. To be fair, 'cause it was a bit.
I mean, Moses, you didn't even say anything.
Moses,
so-
you
Are you lot were talking.
You said
I
you
spoke about.
acknowledged his ludicrous
I
point.
spoke about Shiro when he was young at Southampton when he first came to the Premier League. After he said that the impact of Shiro is not as big as Haaland and Kane's kind of thing. But then after you guys are having your conversation,
Now, Moses, I think you're my player of the match.
thank you very much.
Mate,
Why?
Yes.
can I send you off? Can I send you?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're trying to do the referee's job.
It's true.
I'm not just saying.
I've
You just
seen
said
that.
you're his. I decide. Not you.
I didn't say he was the player of the pod.
Well, you can't
I
be
said.
giving out. I don't care.
I
you're
just
not
said.
giving out of
I'm just
my-
giving him confidence for the next round.
No.
I'm starting to see a little bit
Yeah.
of you not realising
that I'm
the
the
ref is the
Do you
ref.
want to? Do you want to be the ref? Exactly.
Okay.
Be quiet.
How long, ref?
Half an hour to go. Right. Just to recap, there's a yellow card to Ments and a yellow card to myself
Yes.
Aye, the fact that
in the opening round.
Hey, we have to do a coup from the ref. the fact that
Yeah,
you
to be honest, I know.
the
The
fact
fact that you got a yellow card so early on is actually.
crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Show she's fair though.
yeah.
She's very
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
though.
I like the passion here, innit? So we're gonna continue with the same theme because mostly we're gonna talk Prem. But
Yeah.
obviously, the group chat is worldwide.
No doubt.
For
Mhm.
me, so we have international chats in it. So someone threw in a picture. It was Kaká, Neymar, Ronaldinho,
Oof.
R9.
Oof.
One has to go. Who's going?
Oof.
I think the answer is very, very clear.
Say,
I
so,
think the answer is very, very clear.
Okay.
what is it?
So Kaká,
Yeah.
Neymar,
Yeah.
R9, Dino.
Oh, it's not.
Ronaldinho for the people who don't understand who Dino is.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were saying that Dino has to go. I'm about to say.
It's not clear.
Oh no!
so,
Not
so, okay, yeah. Who you going with, Moses?
Dino.
You know what? Brazilians, right?
Well, that's
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Like the start of
Hear me
like
out.
some sort of
Hear me
like
out.
motivation.
Hear me out.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
Brazilians.
Brazilian.
And Brazilian. and rest.
Guy, Brazilian, talk to me.
Flair. That's what you think about. You think of Brazilians, right?
Thank you.
Not to say that the guy I'm going to send out hasn't got flair, but Kaka's got to go.
Hey,
Kaka's got
it's
to
so
go.
clear.
Easy.
Kaka has to
Kaka's
go.
got to go.
Why?
See, he's nostalgia, man. That's why I say the Alan
I
Shearer
can't.
thing is not there.
The
He's
maddest
gonna
thing
say
is-
Neymar. It was just ridiculous.
No. I'm not going to say
Who
Neymar.
are you going to say then?
But no, it's not clear. No, it's not
say-
clear.
I'm not telling you what to
Because
do,
I
but-
think you lot are doing Kaka a disservice. So that's why the reason why, because you say it's so clear. I think
clear,
what
bro.
Kaka's done and what he did for both Brazil, AC Milan, but he was a problem.
Yes, he
That's
was.
what. So I look at it, Ronaldinho.
But
just
you was
to
a
me-
problem
You're
as
beating
well.
around the bush.
I
here.
know it's hard because Neymar, as much as you don't like Neymar, he was a problem. Prime Neymar.
Yep.
Arnheim's the best.
Bro, we did
Oh,
a decision, bro.
it's Kaka.
After all of that!
Sorry.
After all of that!
Not
He was
easy.
good.
Yellow
You lot
card.
was doing a disservice. I'll
Yellow.
take it. I had to go on record because you lot was doing
Yellow card.
Kaka a disservice.
no,
But
it's-
fair enough.
You have to understand, as a young boy growing up in church, you have to understand what Kaka means to me.
Yeah,
I belong
yeah, yeah.
to Jesus. and
No,
Yeah,
I
of
feel
course.
you, man.
So
I'm just
Kaka was
saying.
also won the Ballon d'Or. He was also the best player
Yeah.
in the world at a time, pre the two guys that came through in it.
Mhm.
Which I always say Neymar would have been the best player in the world for 7 years straight if it wasn't for
them-
those two.
Yeah.
So if he played in that Kaka era, we will not be talking about that man.
Bayo's on a yellow card. You're on a yellow card. I'm on a yellow card. Moses, you're the only one that's not.
So
Perfect,
when does my
Playing
yellow
well.
card?
It's the whole show.
Is it the whole show?
Yeah, it's the whole show.
Oh,
Second segment obviously is Man United versus Liverpool. So we don't talk too much on the game coming up. Obviously, guys, I don't want you guys to be too biased. But guys, let's be objective here. The
Okay.
question I want to ask about both two clubs is: if you were a player, which you both were, debatable.
That's
You
crazy.
was
That's
looking at me
personal.
when you
That's
said-
personal, ref. That's personal.
you
That's
gotta
not
go.
personal.
That's personal, ref.
It's
The-
it's
That is
personal.
a second yellow card for Andrew Mensah, which I don't know what we do now though, because you're asking the
The
question.
host has to
So
go.
your mic is going to be muted
Once he asks the question.
Yeah.
So
for
once you ask the question, you got to mute.
2 minutes. I've never had more pleasure in doing something in my entire life. Andrew Mensah, you're off.
Actually-
You're off.
I actually can't believe that.
You're off. Okay, so as a player, what is more exciting of a project? Liverpool without Jurgen Klopp, this new sort of era under Arne Slot, or Manchester United currently having just won the FA Cup under Eric Ten Hag?
I personally think no bias.
And I'm curious. I'm curious at your take.
I'm actually,
Okay,
I'm
I-
tempted to
I
give you a
haven't-
card for
I
saying no
haven't-
bias.
I haven't said anything yet.
You said no bias.
Yeah, but allow me to land. That's so I can set it up. You know
Are
what
you
I'm saying?
talking back to? No.
Ref, please.
Okay.
Okay,
Go,
cool.
go, go.
Start with United. Ten Hag, he won a trophy last season. Okay, cool. Like he's got players, young players that are coming through and whatnot. It's that they're looking good. I'm not too sure about what happened with some of the players behind the scenes, but objectively looking in, the product at Liverpool makes a lot more sense. Yes, we haven't made any like substantial signings as of right
I
now.
mean substantial.
But
Made
We
none.
haven't
Yeah, we
made any
haven't-
signings.
yeah, okay, cool.
That's a yellow card.
Misinformation. Sorry, brother.
It's still the same
You
thing
left
though.
Mayo?
No.
No.
It's,
I was.
but nothing I've said is incorrect.
Moses.
No,
It's a
but
yellow card.
there's nothing I've said
You
is incorrect.
You haven't made any substantial signings. That,
Exactly.
That means you haven't made any like all right signings.
Exactly. Means
You
you
haven't
haven't made.
any signings.
Yeah, it's still the same thing
That's
though.
a yellow
But I'm not gonna argue. It's calm.
Moses.
It's calm.
Yellow card.
It's calm. But
Continue.
any player looking in would think Liverpool's a bit more patterned. The last few years we've shown as well. Obviously, it was with Jurgen Klopp, but we've shown that we are a proper club that can compete with the best of the best as well. You know, we've got a little legacy in the current Premier League that we're going for. Even though we won one, we've only won one, yes. But back to back with Pep,
You just
Jurgen
made
Klopp.
a little legacy
In the
that
Prem- right now,
lasted
I said-
about a year.
Okay, but I'm just trying to say the team that we have in the Premier League right now.
I'll wait
yeah,
and
yeah.
come back for you.
Yeah,
Go
thank-
on. 'Cause you love.
No back, no.
Sorry,
Was that
sorry,
fair?
sorry, sorry,
Anything?
sorry.
Okay.
Because
Thought so.
there hasn't been many teams that have been able to go against Pep. Pep is an alien. The way that Jurgen Klopp has, Liverpool's been there for the past 5 years, kind of thing. That's what I meant by that. I'm not talking about who's won the most prems or
You
whatnot.
need to be
okay?
more like a.
But
yeah, to
I do believe that the Liverpool project is a lot more enticing than the United one.
Yeah,
No,
you're
but-
back.
You see, this show is pressure, you know. 'Cause the way this guy
Hang on.
runs in a circle, replay. What?
I was.
I
When
was-
the ref said, I'm thinking, I'm looking at you like,
Hey,
"Bruv, what
the
are you
way-
doing?
The way the ref, yeah.
Bruv, speak, yeah." Man was like,
I'm
I
not-
just want to say, and
I said
the
no
way
bias.
it
She went like
was,
this.
and I just want, it's like, brother,
Bro,
brother.
I had a yellow for saying no substantial
the way-
signing.
Bayo's what you need.
Oh my days.
Okay, for me, as
Oh.
a player, it's Liverpool. As a manager, it's United. That's what I feel.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I say if you're looking at Man United now, right? So they've just hired the new hierarchy coming up, and you can see now that it's a younger squad that they're trying to build.
Mhm.
So as a manager, and plus they've got no expectations bar the past.
Mhm.
So whereas coming in as slots replacement for Klopp. And the Liverpool team at the moment now, it is, regardless of what, is aging. So there's unsureties with both Trent, Van Dijk and Salah. So when you lose them three coming in now, that's now a double whammy in
True.
regards to a new manager and players going. Whereas now, United, as in from a manager's point of view, where you're looking at the players that they're bringing in is very young. So in regards to a manager's point of view, with no expectations coming, all they got to do is develop on or better what they've done in a league position.
Yeah.
Of course, he's won cups, which is giving him extra time. But for me, Ten Hag's not going to be there that long. So if I was a manager, I believe the project for Man United would entice me slightly. But as a player, I would be Liverpool.
So what?
I'm actually impressed by
Oh,
I
that.
that's
can't
very
believe
good.
you've
Okay.
clapped a player.
That's
No,
actually,
that
no,
is
no,
that's
no,
crazy,
that's
innit?
ridiculous.
That's crazy.
No,
This is the ref.
Respect.
Hold on,
And she thought-
no, wait, hold on.
That's the ref! Don't you talk to the ref like that!
Okay,
No. I'm
Bayo,
not-
I'm going to have
Sorry.
to give you a yellow card because
Sorry,
that was quite aggressive.
I'm
and
sorry.
we don't like any
I was
aggressive
back
That's
in
two
behaviour.
yellows, right?
That
It
is
is two
two
yellows.
yellows.
I need time to
and
calm
you're, yeah,
down
I think you
anyway.
just need, you need to.
Cool
no,
off.
someone's gonna
That was a great point, though. I'll be
Liv,
real. That was a very good point.
Do you know what?
Liv.
I was going to give him a second yellow. Like, before we started talking, I was going to give him a second yellow because I thought he was going to be well biased. And I was
But
thinking,
Liv,
I know what's coming here. And actually, I've ended up giving him one for being aggressive, for saying Man United's a better project.
Let me-
as a manager.
Crazy.
Liv, let me just say.
Second yellow confirmed.
Second,
Bayo, you're off.
second yellow confirmed, but Liv, I think you got to give yourself a yellow
Why?
because how can a ref clap a player?
That's
I've never seen
crazy.
How
to
can
be
you
I
fair.
think
tell
we've
me
got-
what to do?
I think we've
He
got
made
over-
a very good point.
that. I think we've got to override.
Said-
Can you just stop moaning and get on with it?
I really feel like United's thing is like underrated.
Let me say that though.
I feel in the sense of like that what Bayo said, which is true. They've got so many young players,
Mm.
so I feel like if the manager is right, if maybe Ten Hag is not the manager. You might not think it's the manager, but I think if the manager is right and they can get those players at that world class level,
Mm.
I think there's more of an opportunity later down the line that they will actually compete
So,
with the
so
top,
do you
top,
do you
top.
agree with Bayo when he says that for managers enticement with Man United and players enticement for Liverpool? Do you think players,
But even
players as well?
if you're a young player,
Okay.
I think if you're like a top player wanting to come and win something,
Mate, you're not going Man United.
I would go
are you?
Liverpool.
Yeah.
But if I was a young player thinking like, okay, in the next 5 years I could be as good as whoever,
Yeah.
I reckon United, because you'll be around younger players as well,
Mhm.
and then that if the manager's right in it. But I'm not sure
All
if the
Bayo can
manager's.
do, all Bayo can do is shake his head.
Yeah, Bear, you
can't
keep
speak.
shaking your head. Yeah, you keep But I just think as a longer term project.
Yeah.
But for me, it doesn't feel like once you get rid of Salah and maybe Trent goes somewhere or like
Yeah. It's
Van Dijk, I don't see. Is Harvey Elliott going to be that guy?
it could be.
Is I know you like Harvey Elliott, but I'm just asking the question.
Yeah,
But we
okay.
look at it like Garnacho, we look at Mainu. That's like, wow, these guys could
Diallo,
really,
yeah.
could be. That's just my take. So
Sorry, Bay, I know you want to speak, but it's actually the end of the round. And I'm finding this really tough to pick a player of the round here because I wanted to give it to Bayo, but then I sent him off, so I can't.
Yeah.
So, sadly, player of the round is Andrew Mensah.
It has to be. If you gave it to me, I would have had to question your
Yeah.
integrity.
yeah.
And then you got straight red.
Yeah.
Good, wise
yeah,
decision,
yeah.
Moses.
Very
wise,
much just
wise
nod and be
decision.
like, good, yeah.
So the next segment, we have three footballers here. I would say 3 footballers, 2 professionals,
A goalkeeper.
and 1 professional as
Yeah.
well. Obviously, I've scored on Soccer AM.
Sorry.
The question is, how well do we know the game, innit? Liv, as the ref, I'll let you explain.
This part of the show is all about how well, like Ment says, you know football, but also get into the brain of a referee. So you're going to watch a video from referee Chris Kavanagh. He's going to explain to you a situation that is likely to happen in Sunday League football. You're not going to see this in the
Okay.
Premier League week in, week out. And I want to know what you would do in that situation.
Oh,
And Chris Kavanagh will reveal all a little bit later. Okay,
cool.
let's
Cool.
have a look.
A defender is tripped over by a dog and the attacker goes on to score. Does the goal stand? Over to you.
Oh,
So should we go now?
yeah, one by one. Ment, you go first.
The goal has got to stand, because if I'm a ref in a game, even if this is the wrong answer, this is what I would do.
Okay.
Because if a dog is running on a pitch and you trip over a dog,
That's right.
you're an idiot. It's your own fault. It's not a can. It's not a bottle that you can't see. You see the dog.
Say nothing.
So why are you running in the dog? That's actually, I would say, I'm
Your
gonna call
eyes-
PETA for you.
Your eyes are on the ball.
I ain't gonna listen.
It might be a small dog.
There's a few.
What
things.
kind of dog? What kind of dog can't you see?
But if you're looking at
Answer
the
the
ball, if
question.
you're looking at the ball and a dog runs from
Answer the
behind
question.
you,
Yeah.
and
Answer
then
the
you try and
question.
move.
He says
Do you mean answer? Don't be so rude.
I ain't
Answer
gonna
the
lie,
question.
ref.
Don't speak,
I
don't speak to
thought
the
that.
referee like that.
Alright,
let's-
Moses,
Unfortunately, even though my man tripped over the dog, the goal will have to stand. It's not right.
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate because if you're just like watching play and you've turned to go chase after the striker, you're not seeing a dog.
yeah.
You're not going to see it. Adrenaline's pumping. But unfortunately, the ref probably didn't see the dog either on the pitch, and he's got to go.
I just want to say, I hope this is not
It's a
personal,
go.
but he did say he was one of those footballers that didn't have brain, innit? So I think the reason why you don't see the dog is
No,
because your
but-
brain is not.
But
working.
see, this is why you weren't a professional.
Yeah,
Because if you're actually like focusing on the game, you would understand.
There's just jabs.
You know what I'm
going
saying?
on.
yeah, I mean, both getting personal. Because you're both getting personal, I'm going to leave it. Bayo, over to you.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I think.
Bayo would 2-foot the dog. I think.
Listen. Whoa! I'm gonna let this out now. There's a few things that come into play. One, where is this? Where is the game? So if it's Peckham, South London, there's a few-
Ref.
listen,
Ref.
sorry,
Man.
Ref,
sorry. Listen,
why does this guy have to be? He's not a
I have to-
politician.
No, because let me
always
tell you
have to
something.
wear-
Right.
Let me tell you something. I have to, because it's
Okay.
where and how big the dog is. There's bet. So I'm not. It's no goal. There's no goal. I'm not giving a goal. You lot are this football is everything, not me. A dog can bite me. I can fight anybody, but the dog can. It's no goal. It's no goal.
Ref,
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
that's actually quite a funny answer.
It's no goal. It's no
Ref,
goal.
why has this guy always got?
It has to, because you lot don't take it. Sorry. Oh,
He's
Yeah.
got-
Yeah,
He's
break
got
that
to-
back in, babe. The card's close to coming
Why
out.
has he always got to do the politician thing? Well,
He went, where are we?
Where are we? You lot,
Peckham?
you lot haven't
Yeah, but
had
that's
no
also quite
run-ins.
funny though, isn't it?
You haven't had no run-ins. You
all
lot have
done.
had a real cushy life. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Peckham Town,
Yeah,
actually.
then you should know.
Go, yeah.
I dare you then go and say it's a goal when the dog run on in Peck. I go on. I'm not saying that. I
True.
ain't
Okay.
saying that.
Fair enough.
I ain't saying
But I'm
that.
saying by the letter of the law, I think
No goal.
it's a goal.
Dog, no goal. Not for me. Get the dog off. No goal.
Let's
Right,
see
we're gonna come back to this shortly. Bayo,
Sorry, ref.
just to recap the cards. We've had 2 reds so far, and 2 yellows. Well, yours were.
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, yours is. Yeah, yours
Yeah,
is cut.
you're clean now. Yeah.
You're good. You're
Clear.
clean slate.
yeah.
I've got
I'm
one.
cleaning as
You're
well.
clean slate.
Oh,
Yeah.
say-
And then he's got
One.
a yellow. You've
Yeah.
got a yellow.
Yellow. Yeah.
And how long have we got, ref?
We're gonna take a little break.
Okay, I didn't answer my question, but okay, yeah, let's take a break. Let's see, guys. No, sorry. Let's see, guys. We'll see, you guys soon. Yes, guys, welcome back to the How Long Ref podcast with Andrew Mensah here on Sky Sports and with Moses Dockrell and Adebayo Akinfenwa and the wonderful, controversial ref, Olivia Bazaglia. How you doing? You okay? You back?
I don't think I'm controversial, but
I think you're a bit
I
harsh.
think I've controlled this game nicely.
I like you, ref.
I'm nervous around you. I'll be
Yeah,
real.
Moses
I'm
is
nervous.
like
Yeah,
around you.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
nervous.
Okay, it's all right.
Okay,
All right.
so we had the insert from the ref about what we would do if a defender tripped over a dog and the attacker went to score.
Chris Kavanagh, what's the answer?
And the answer, yes, unless the defender, who had an opportunity to play the ball, was tripped by the dog.
Oh, I get what you're
The
saying.
defender.
Had the opportunity to play the ball, but then he was tripped.
Yeah.
So let's say you ahead of me and you running ahead, and I'm chasing you, and I get tripped, then it's
That's
a goal.
fine. Yeah.
But if I was gonna play the ball and I was gonna tackle you, and then the dog tripped me over,
Then
then it's
yeah.
then it's thing.
Okay.
I'm the ref, and I don't.
I'm
yeah.
so lost.
Yeah, so I'm so lost as well.
Yeah.
But
Basically, the answer is the goal stands.
yeah,
that's what
but,
basically
but in like real grassroots Sunday league, that goal isn't standing.
I'll tell you that now, especially in Peckham.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hackney. Yeah.
Yeah, the man
Yeah.
would have jumped the pitch.
It would
Yeah,
have been a
yeah,
wrap.
yeah.
It would have
Yeah.
been a wrap.
Player of the round. Oh, it can't be Bayo, can it really?
Oh, see, don't give me
It
nothing
was
no
quite
more.
funny, to be honest.
You
I
don't
gave you
give-
player of the round earlier.
True that. True. What was
I'm
Moses'
not-
one again?
See, for the fact that even asking
Beach
that,
ball.
yeah, just give it.
Beach ball, Darren Bench. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Moses' one.
But I'm.
Because that's knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You said, you would, that you wouldn't see.
Yeah, you said
You
even
said
if
you
it's the wrong.
wouldn't
You said
see
even
it.
yeah.
You
yeah.
said you
The
wouldn't
player-
see the
player of
goal.
the round is Moses.
Thank you very much.
Next segment, transfers.
Oh,
So I want guys to explain to me. I don't know what to say because they're gonna say I'm being personal.
No.
But you guys have switched teams a lot. So how does it
But-
work?
That's a fact.
But
They
yeah,
switch teams a lot. That is a fact.
That's a fact.
my transfer.
When I said it was a journeyman, why is that not a fact?
Did I give you a yellow card for that?
Almost.
It was your reaction.
Yeah,
But there was the
journeyman.
chat back to me that got you. the
Okay,
yellow.
cool. Sorry.
Journeyman and
Sorry.
transfers.
So okay, yeah, explain to me like how transfers work. Like, do you initiate transfers? Because for me, let me just say
Okay.
this. When I see a player sign a new contract, I go, "Oh, he's leaving next year."
Like Cole Palmer.
yeah.
Cole Palmer's just signed a 2-year contract to Chelsea, so he's now
Mhm.
got 9 years on his contract.
Yes,
Does
it's
that mean
like-
he's leaving next year.
Yeah, when Elise signed last year, I thought, oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone. He's definitely gone. So how does it work? Like, do you initiate it? Do you go, this is a team I want to go to?
So first and foremost, to let you know, like how our transfers worked was completely different because obviously, Bayo made it to like a very good level. By the way,
It's about to jump.
he made it to a very
The card
very good
is
level.
about to be
Yeah.
You saw my eyes. I was like, where you landing?
He made
Go,
it
go,
made it
go,
to a
go.
very good level, right?
Yeah.
So for me, when it came to transfers, obviously breaking in from like trying to get into like the higher leagues in Sweden, like the 3rd tier, 2nd tier, whatnot. It's more so like you normally get like 2-year contracts and whatnot, and if you don't get like another extension, you're like, okay, cool, I'm probably gonna be playing for another team next season. Or even if you do get an extension, doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get sold because there's not that much money within that.
How much do you reckon he was worth in your prime?
Transfer market says 25k.
No.
Yeah, I was worth about 35.
Oh, say
Now.
nothing, yeah?
But you-
That man said 35 God dollars, yeah?
I think yeah.
CDs, John yeah.
25 cities. No, I'll probably say if I'm being realistic, because I didn't play many first team games in my career, like in at Livingston for one and at VPS in Finland, I'll probably say like 50, 75k max.
Wow.
Nothing more than that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. And if it was the market now or back then,
Oh yeah.
because it's different.
Yeah, now
Inflation,
how much?
inflation.
Now I'm at least 92 million now.
92
At
million. 92
least
million is crazy.
92. I didn't even say 90.
No, but if you
with
say-
add-ons.
But if you say 92, then you must be 92.
92 mil. Now, you know how it works with transfers. So you want to talk about, especially like you did say, there is levels,
There's levels
to
to it,
it.
yeah.
But what happens generally
Can I,
is...
before you carry on, can I say, I think that's a yellow
You know,
card.
right.
So
I'm thinking about it in my head.
For him to say it's worth 92 mil,
What?
that's
Well,
crazy.
I was going to give it to Moses for being like,
No,
You
I
don't-
think
you don't
oh,
think I
okay,
should-
fine.
Why can't I... What? Why?
Yeah,
'Cause that's
explain to me
obviously
what-
a lie.
Explain why.
It's
What,
obviously
in
a
this
lie.
day and age?
In this
It's
day and
not.
age.
Do you think
I scored over 200 goals in my career.
Akim Fenwa is going to be worth 92 million
What now?
today?
If I was playing now,
Even in 50 years' time. That's misinformation. That's a yellow
it's
card.
not.
It's also quite personal, to be honest.
No,
That's
listen, you asked
personal.
me a question.
You asked my opinion. You asked my
Right.
opinion.
He said misinformation.
Sorry, it's hard.
It's
It's
a yellow
hard.
card for Bayo for misinformation,
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
and it's a yellow card for Mensah.
What?
Personal.
What
Yeah,
did I do?
You're lucky it's
You
not a
said
red. because
50
being
years.
personal could be a red card.
50 years was,
You said
was
even
insane still.
it's quite aggressive.
That one was like, that one was.
And just a bit rude.
Can I just land? FIFA, they sold me on FIFA for 38
Oh,
million.
you can't
I'm just
use
saying
FIFA
that.
though.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, but that's because someone played with you and played out of
No,
the
because
skin
my stats was I was the
and won you
strongest in the
thing.
world.
Yeah,
The
but
world
then
that
we-
comes with
we
weight.
wouldn't have known that. If,
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
That was
I'm the strongest. I had to let him know.
Okay, I felt that.
That was like a
I
Moses.
felt that.
Sorry.
That was like a seat. That was like a
Oh,
seatbelt.
I just want to
Wait,
say,
the seatbelt
sorry,
went like
for
this.
those that didn't know, I just
I
had
said,
to tell him, hold on. Bruv, let me tell you
I'm
something.
head out.
My stat was over the world. Strongest. That adds millions to it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it adds millions,
So
I
don't-
agree,
don't
but
start
not
on it.
92 million.
You
That's
just
more than
know.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah. But
Bro said, you got me there.
I think you should rescind my
Okay,
yellow
yeah,
card
yeah.
for that.
No, you can't rescind yellow cards.
what's wrong with you, brother?
Can you rescind yellow cards?
Sorry, what was that? Oh, sorry. Okay, because we went off. To be
That's
fair,
right,
you
yeah.
made us
Both
go off.
Yeah.
yellow card stand.
All right, cool.
It's ridiculous. The fact I got a yellow card.
Go, yeah, go.
So in transfers, what generally happens, right? So when you say if somebody does sign a new contract, generally clubs come and know that you're worth. So the longer you've got on your contract, of course, the more money they can ask for you. So if you've only got a year, they know that if they run the contract down, they can get you on a free. So the longer you've got, and then of course, where it plays the benefit to the player is that for every new contract, your wages have to go up. They can't just sign years. So it has to be an improvement of a contract. So a player will come and say, well, not being funny, nowadays you see managers sign 5 years and sacked after 6 months. So players can sign 3 years contracts and it just works for both the player and the club.
But that effectively just means
So
nothing.
one
So
thing,
yeah,
pretty much.
technically
means
like
you're
much,
basically
yeah.
But for the player,
for more.
but for the player, it's security for the
Security,
player.
yeah.
Yeah.
Security for the
But
player.
then also, what I want more clarity on is like when they say a buyout clause.
Right.
So when someone, so if I sign a new contract and they say my buyout clause is 80 minutes, that means
Yeah,
in
someone-
order for me to move, you have to pay that minimum.
No,
No,
it's over, no, it's not.
It's in
a certain
order-
time, isn't it? As well.
no,
There's
no.
time
A, buy,
limit
no,
on
a,
it.
buy,
It's
a
open
buyout clause
conversation.
is that it just opens the conversation. So if you want to go, they have to reach 80
Yeah.
million.
Oh,
So that's
minimum.
what a buyout
Yeah.
minimum. So
Okay.
that's what starts the conversation. So a
Yeah.
club will turn around and say, we don't have to sell. But in your contract, if you're saying, well, a club's coming for 80 mil, it allows you to
Yeah,
have
to
a
go and talk.
conversation.
Yeah.
It was Michael Elise had a buyout
A buyout.
clause
Like
in his
35.
previous contract,
Yeah.
and Chelsea was said, right, we're going to pay 35 million for him. That opened the conversation, and then he signed a new contract with Palace. And
Exactly.
then that buyout clause was then. I don't know if they had one in the new contract.
yeah.
But it was just higher
But
than.
it would have been maybe
Same-
double.
Yeah.
If
That's
not
why Haaland
more.
went for
Fif-
what Haaland went for. He had a
50.
buyout
Yeah.
clause
Yeah.
in it,
50,
and it was like, we're going to hit it. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. And you remember, again, if you can't remember, in Arsenal, so Suarez had a buyout
Oh.
clause, and they went in with £1
pound
over.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agents
wanna
will be
a
able to.
football
I
agent.
don't think you'd be very good at it.
I don't know, yeah.
Stick to your day job.
Yeah, give yourself a yellow because that's
Why?
mad personal.
That's
for
not
no
personal.
reason.
I'm just being honest.
No, you're not because you don't know.
Let's
if I
just
be-
be honest.
Also, I'm the ref, so
Yeah, but ref, come on, be impartial and give yourself a yellow. That was rude. You didn't need to do that.
We know it's your show, but the ref has the ultimate power. I
Yeah,
just
but,
want to throw
but
that out
was
there.
that personal? If I said that to you, would you have said that was personal?
I
Oh,
just
if you
don't
said
think-
anything to me, it's personal. I'm just letting you know that. But it's an opinion.
I'm just happy to be here.
It's my brother.
I'm just happy to be
Come
here.
on,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
My brother.
With my
My
friends.
brother.
You know what I'm saying?
My
With my
brother.
friends. You know what I'm saying?
Transfer wise, looking ahead of the season, or maybe like a past previous seasons, transfers that caught you by surprise, like that that came in and were like super good, or maybe that you thought was gonna be great, and then this didn't quite fall through for you?
You've answered like 2 questions there.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Well,
transfers that
caught me
put you by
by surprise.
surprise. That's
So
what.
transfers
No,
that
no, 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 no,
We
no.
just need to be
Live,
more clear on
live.
the
It's
question.
too much.
Clear on the
You
question.
keep getting onto me for no reason.
Clear on the question. What's the
Transfers that caught you by surprise, both good and bad.
Okay.
There you
Give
go.
yourself a yellow.
No, simple. I
Give
know,
yourselves
I'm telling
two.
you to be more
It's
simple.
Excuse me. Like, y'all two need to chill. I'm going to put that out there.
Yeah.
That's
we are,
correct.
we're actually like a married couple.
Yeah,
No,
literally, yeah.
I would never marry
It's
you.
your show. You know what
Are
I'm
you
saying?
lying?
Yeah.
I would never marry you.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never marry you.
Oh, look
Okay.
at this duo.
Like, literally you do, you know.
Go, Moses.
Transfer that took me by surprise in a good way. I'll say Isak at Newcastle.
Great one. Yeah.
Isak, I watched him when he played in Sweden at AIK.
Oh, because you got connections there.
Yeah.
No.
I did. I saw him. Huh?
Do you
No,
play
I
for
didn't. I didn't. To be fair. What do you mean? But no, when I saw Isak play at in Sweden and then move over to the Premier, I was like, okay, Allsvenskan and
yeah.
Premier League is completely different, isn't it? Like we've seen obviously like players that come from that league to the Prem haven't really hit that, but he reminds me of Thierry Henry when he first came to Arsenal.
I'll give you that.
Because you know what, Isak played like off the left as well, and also like up front. And I feel like now obviously he's now playing as the number 1 striker at Newcastle.
Don't, I'm
And-
not touching the card. I just went
I saw
to
this.
move it, and his eye
Moses,
went,
oh, am I saying something wrong?
sorry, no, carry on.
But I think last season, how many goals did he score? Was it 18?
Yeah,
19?
something like that. He's so good. He's so
Ridiculous.
Why did you
Like,
look at him when he was saying, was you agreeing or concurring? Because when he said, you mind your TT, you kind of...
Yeah, like-
A little bit.
Yeah, because
No, I just wanted
it's a
to see
bit
where he was
of a-
going.
It is a mad comparison.
No, but
I'll get
well,
where-
I think it's.
I get where you're coming from.
and he said when he first came, he made it clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it is. Because people forget about when...
But he started on the
First
left,
game,
didn't it? And
And then that, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2, that surprised me. 2, I would say actually when Van Persie went from Arsenal to United,
yeah.
that actually surprised me.
What
In
as
what
in
aspect?
yeah,
in what way
yeah.
did it surprise you? Like the move he made, or how good he was at United?
To be fair, not how good he was.
Because he was that good.
You
at
knew,
Arsenal.
you knew already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it surprised me the fact how ruthless he was. He was actually, you know what, I want to go and win the Premier League. And, you know, of course, United, you go to United, and Ferguson always knew what the missing piece to the jigsaw was. So I was like, oh, that surprised me in regards to he was just ruthless. I want to go and win. And then,
Yeah.
of course, well, not of course, but for the older heads, when Mascherano and Tevez went to
Oh,
West
yeah.
Ham.
West Ham.
I want to get involved.
Come
I've
on.
got 2.
Mhm.
Mo Salah to Liverpool because of when he played at Chelsea, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's
Yeah,
the
when
right
Mo
Mo Salah
Salah
went
went
when
to-
Mo Salah
yeah.
went to Liverpool, I
Okay.
thought it was okay, yeah.
Mo Salah went to Liverpool, and no
Mad.
one was expecting him to do what he
No.
did.
Yeah, no
No.
one.
And
Yeah.
I've also got a more recent one, and that's Cole Palmer to Chelsea. No one expected him to.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
He, having played like 5 games for City, albeit they were very good 5 games, and he always did score.
Mhm.
But no
Scored
one,
his first game
especially
against
in a Chelsea team that was as poor as it
Yeah,
was last season.
Cole Palmer, defo Otto. Man, it's actually Odegaard.
I hear
I
it.
never thought Odegaard would be as good as he, because he came
There
from.
was-
No.
There was
but in-
hype. There was hype
There
from.
was
No, there was
hype.
hype from him when he
There
was
was hype.
15.
Yeah.
Remember, he was
Yeah.
15 playing in the Norwegian league and that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is what you're saying about the Prem to like one of
Yes,
those.
I
it's-
swear they said he was
yeah.
going to be like the next Messi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he went to Real Madrid and it didn't work out. So I just thought, oh, he's just one
Yeah.
of them. He's one of them
But
technical.
there was no pressure. For me, there was no pressure.
Yeah, but what I'm
coming into
saying,
the
what I'm
Arsenal.
saying is now he's come in and he's clearly like one of the best
You
tens
see,
in
like,
the world.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it's
And he
cut above,
plays
yeah.
like sometimes he's carrying Arsenal, but I just thought he'd be like a typical
technical player. That's just
that Arsenal sign. You
Yeah,
know when they sign
yeah.
a Rosicky or they sign like a Cazorla who's great technically, but he's got something different about him where it feels like he's not just technical. He's like got that mentality. Like the game against Porto when they needed something.
Yeah.
he's that guy sort of thing. So he was one that kind of shocked me. That
I mean,
I didn't think he'd be
I
that
don't think
good.
that's a good example, is it? They won on penalties in that game.
No, but they needed to score,
He-
I ain't gonna lie, it doesn't
Trossard.
really hasn't.
and he
showed-
got the assist.
hasn't- anyway, that's
I
on
actually
you.
quite don't like this section because everyone's just agreed, and there's been no cards. Everyone's
See,
just gone,
this-
yeah.
yeah.
See, this is what
However-
We're building a community.
This
We're
is what
building a
I mean.
community.
But
This is
then
what I
I
mean,
just
yeah.
want it to be.
You're bad vibes.
Right, I'm good vibes.
You're bad vibes. How can you say you
I
don't
want
like that
to do my
segment?
job properly.
She
If
said,
I'm just sat there
she said,
in-
y'all trying to build a
No,
community.
but
We don't.
Yeah.
before we go on though, because I need you to tell the story about
Oh,
Edgar Davids, because you was at Barnet.
yes.
So how did that work? Because player manager thing.
Yeah, so that was very, very like interesting. For one, I think 16 at the time.
Scholar.
Scholar, I was a scholar. Let them know innit? You can't. I was a scholar at Barnet League
To
Two.
be fair, I went on trial Barnet, didn't get in. So yeah, you're a baller.
But then there was a lot of like buzz going around the training ground and whatnot. I was like, oh, like what's going on? Then I just see Edgar Davids pop out of nowhere. I was like, what? Like this is the guy that was on Joga Bonito. You know what I'm trying to say, like with the goggles and whatnot. Like I was like, this is mad. These times I was very vocal on social media, right? And I wasn't media trained. Obviously, as I said to you, like, I played for Peckham Town, like Sunday League and whatnot. So going into like a professional environment, you know what I'm saying? Going into a professional environment where there's academy people who play at different clubs and whatnot, I didn't understand that. Just because I see Edgar Davids at Barnet doesn't mean I need to go and talk about it live.
No.
But anyway,
No.
so I've seen Edgar Davids. I've heard from one of the coaches that they're proper excited. They're like, yeah, he's gonna become player manager at Barnet. So what have I gone and done?
No, you haven't.
I've got my phone up,
No, you haven't.
gone on Twitter. Oh my God, just seen Edgar Davids signing for Barnet. In my bio, I put player at Barnet FC, right? I didn't think anything of it. Slapped it up, trying to get my retweets up. You know what I'm trying to say? Trying to get my followers. Put my phone away, kind of thing. Cool. And then check my phone like literally 30 minutes later, it's buzzing off. I got Sky Sports, BBC. Bro,
Because I was rocking
bro.
at
Oh,
the time.
nah.
when this happened.
I broke the news.
Oh my God.
Fabrizio Romano before.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Still.
ESPN. Everyone, they were all tweeting me like, "Is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Is this true?"
You should have replied,
I
nah,
was
just
like-
joking.
You should have said yeah.
I just looked at it, I was like, "Rah, like my tweet's banging off, bro. Like, I might get verified." You know what I'm saying? I put my phone away, and I'm walking home. I didn't think anything of it, kind of thing. Then I get a call from the under-21s manager. So I'm thinking there was a game on Saturday, so I was like, "Oh, I'm getting the call up."
Man thinking he's getting a pro.
So he called me up. He's like, "Hey Mo, how you doing? You right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good." I was like,
Oh.
"Did you make a tweet about Edgar Davids?" And I went, yeah, that was me. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Banging off, innit? Banging off. He was like, you stupid idiot. Delete it right now. I was thinking, why? But I deleted it anyway.
Oh
I deleted it. The
my
damage already done.
God.
Yeah.
I had a disciplinary. My contract almost got ripped up.
Oh,
Yeah. I had to
What was the disciplinary?
I had to go chat to the chairman. He said I had to write out like
Lines.
not lines, but
Lines.
Bart Simpson thing.
I shall not tweet again.
I had to write an apology to the chairman essentially for saying that.
said-
Oh my God.
come to me and don't just say it. Write the apology.
Yeah, literally, like write the apology out, and I was like, man, it was
Nah,
so.
That is a 10 out of 10
Oh,
story.
Honestly, it was so surreal. I was like, what is? I thought I was blowing on Twitter. I thought I was getting caught up to the
I
under
thought you were
21s.
gonna rescind that yellow card that
I
you
thought,
got
I
because of
thought,
that.
I thought I was getting released.
Oh my
but
God.
yeah, that was how I became Fabrizio Romano before 2012, 2013.
He
I believe
played
it was.
them, and
Yeah,
he wasn't supposed to be playing, and Barry Fuller,
yeah.
Barry Fuller's
Right back.
captain, right back, and he just said, "I feel to play," and he started us. He just started
I
himself.
feel to play.
And he said, "I feel to play today," and he started himself, and he made everybody pass through the ball. What? To be fair, they did beat us 3-0
Yeah.
on that
But-
day, and
but-
he was on
Edgar Davids.
flames that
But
day.
he had number one. He took the number one shirt off Graham Stack.
Because that story was so brilliant, Moses, you are our player of the round. Because
Yes.
that,
I'll take that.
takes a bit. I think across the whole series that takes some beating. To be
Yeah, that
perfectly
has
honest.
to be.
It was actually ridiculous though. To be fair, at the time.
All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to the next section, which is your biggest footballing ick, right? So what's gonna happen is you're gonna say your ick, and you got 1 minute to convince Liv why that ick is valid.
Okay.
And then whoever wins the round, and in this case
Wins the game,
wins
yeah.
the pod.
Ooh.
Mm.
You
I
understand?
like that.
You okay,
Okay,
Moses? How are you feeling?
I feel good, you know. I feel
I can't like
I'm on the
Moses.
roll right now.
To what I've seen, Moses is a crumbler.
Yeah.
So
When
Under
the
pressure.
when the lights
The
are on,
pressure's on.
for those that can't see, the lights are on right now, and
Hey.
sometimes it gets hot.
Man said he's a crumbler.
Okay.
It's alright though, but
Okay, let's go.
That was
Let's
a bit personal.
Babe,
to the
you-
tapping king and the crumbler.
That's
crazy, isn't it? Like,
Nicknames.
what?
Whoa.
No, but you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you're footballing it.
You know what my biggest ick is for professionals, which you should know, right? Because you've been a professional, is that you have to eat pasta for pre-match at 11:30. That's my biggest ick for football. That whoever said that pasta was a good sauce at 11:30 for pre-match, that is my biggest ick in football. I'll land with that. Right.
I mean, he's gone early. He's got about 40.
bound to hear it.
He's
He's
bound
got
out.
about 40 seconds.
I hear it
on
though. I hear it. That pasta thing is, bro, it's dry.
Cuz.
And they had that chicken dry chicken. I was like, wow, man.
Moses, you're up, bro.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
My footballing ick. If we're talking about football, I'm a winger/striker. Wingers that don't take on their man and pass the ball back or go sideways. That is my footballing ick. Reason being, I grew up in Barclays Premier League football. Players like Balassi that took on their man. JJ Okocha as a Nigerian, Omonanja.
On my Niger.
There we go. You can do it as well. I forgot.
Go on,
Yeah.
on,
You might as well do it.
Just
Omonanja.
On my Niger.
Oman Niger.
Hey! There we go.
Come on.
We're done. But yeah, players that don't, like wingers that don't beat their man and get across into the box. I don't care if, well, I do care, but I don't care if you beat your man and you get across into the box like 10 times and only 3 of them come off. I want to see some flair.
Mens.
You gonna believe
Oh.
me? So my biggest footballing ick are Brazilians who have no flair. I think it's a discredit to football because when we think about Brazil, we think of Joga Bonito, we think of Pele, we think of Ronaldinho. So if you come in that legacy and you're out here playing like you're from Uruguay or Ukraine, then that's a disservice to football. Brazil are the love of football, flair, skills with end product, 5 World Cups, and the beautiful game. When we say the beautiful game, we think of.
I was waiting where you was going to get that. I didn't sound at the beginning.
Brazil.
Sang, he sang crazy.
Oh,
He even hit the note. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right.
That's my biggest ick.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
I will say this
taken-
though. The mention of Ukraine, like Shevchenko also played for Ukraine. He was a big baller. The way you said it,
I didn't say baller. Martinelli's a great player.
He is a baller. Yeah, different.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
So my only turn back with yours is that football does evolve. So the
Mm.
teams that were once what they were ain't what it is. So you can't really stay in the past. So that's all I was saying. Yours, where you're saying that when you think of the beautiful game, I think the game's evolved, and you see that in. I just want to throw that with you. my man.
the game has evolved, and the beautiful game is determined in so many different ways.
Mm.
When we see Spain keep the ball, that's beautiful. When we see an Englishman like Gerrard go through a tackle, that's also beautiful. But when we think about the beautiful game regarding Brazil, it's flair.
Well,
Well,
made
how
the full-
far back
yeah.
do you want to go? This is what I'm
Does it-
trying to throw that.
As far back as Neymar.
This pains me. The player of the round for this round was Andrew Mensah.
Yeah, come
Do
on,
you know, it was,
guys.
uh,
Come on, guys.
it-
It just made sense because obviously both of you had your thing, but you feel. And obviously I went last.
It was
right?
the song.
Oh,
it was
Because
the
that's
song
what
that did it.
that I'm gonna lie to you. That I give
If we're
it.
keeping it a buck, it's a song,
the
innit?
song.
Went-
I was in.
no.
I listen. You.
All your points, all your icks were good.
I-
But he went that little bit.
He was in tune as well. I'll
Yeah.
give it to him. He
I
was
it's
in
a
tune.
song,
Right,
man.
Right.
No, he didn't have to do that.
That's what
though.
I'm saying.
full time.
Full time.
Yeah, guys,
Wow.
no, it's a great game.
You know what?
Hey,
Hey,
good game.
hold on.
Oh, it was very
Hold on.
well controlled the whole way through.
Oh.
Oh, no, man.
I feel like I grew
Referee
into the
didn't
game.
make it about themselves.
Oh,
Mike Dean over there.
I know cars, isn't it? No, it's done, innit?
Yeah.
The referee was whack. I'm telling you that now. I've been holding that in for time.
Our most disciplined player was Moses.
I would
Thank
say
you
it's
very much.
I ain't been
eight.
But
I would
only
say
clapping.
one-
He
it's
didn't
eight.
get involved.
One yellow card.
But
He didn't
Luke,
get
that's
involved.
he didn't get involved.
Listen,
He's playing it
what
safe.
you
He's
got-
playing
what you
he's playing the ball backwards.
What you don't need to
Always.
understand.
We
What you
go
That's what he
for
said
it.
his ick was, and he
What you
was
lot,
doing it himself.
what you lot need to understand was what Makelele used to do for Chelsea. He just used to be there, break down the play, give it to the players that were gonna do,
Yeah.
go find the
So
strikers.
you
and
didn't
whatnot.
do that.
So
guys.
you
You
lot-
just stood.
I literally, I just let you lot play. I come in and do something phenomenal. Edgar Davids story, that's phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have to cut this short because
Okay.
at the end of the day, it comes down to who was the best performance,
Mm.
disciplined or not. Who put in the best performance
That's what I looked at.
whilst they were on the pitch, whilst they were in the game. So my player of the pod. It pains me. Is Andrew Mensah.
Yes.
That's ridiculous, though.
I-
'Cause
No,
I need
no,
to- I need to-
I can't lie.
I'm not gonna hate.
I'm
I'm
I
not gonna
can't
hate.
lie. Let me not lie.
I'm not
I
gonna
got
hate, but-
3. It's tight.
Do you know why I gave it to you? Because I thought, yeah, your points were good when you
Your
were
best
in the
friends,
game.
that's what it is. Your best
He
I
friends.
ain't
hates
gonna
me,
lie.
Moses.
Your best friends, I've
Hates
seen it.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, when he said my beautiful host, I didn't think it would work.
It's great to start the show with a win. So I just want to say.
Can
I just want to say.
rescind that?
I just want to
Can I
say, guys,
rescind it?
first of all, thanks
Oh,
to
no.
my wonderful guests, Moses and Bayo. Thank you so much for coming
Thanks
on.
for
I really
having us.
appreciate it,
Thank you for
man.
having us, Appreciate it.
Ref, even though it's controversial,
Very.
you done your thing as well. Really appreciate you as well. So, guys, thank you for tuning into the How Long Ref podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, even leave a review if you want to. Get involved. Let me know what your icks are. Let me know what your transfers are, etc. I'll see you soon.